All right, we are here in Roanoke in my old car, and we're going to a very Roanoke place to start the day, Texas Tavern. But this is also going to be the start of a trip report home from Roanoke on American Airlines. And Jason's going to be stalking me on the same flights on a different itinerary in different seats. So it should be an interesting one. There's always shady characters loitering outside of the Texas Tavern. Hey man, you got $1 so I can get something. You satisfied? Yep.
Roanoke Regional Airport. I hate the way they put Blacksburg in the name.
There's the sign. And yeah, we got a full house now. Still in my old car.
Feels weird driving myself to the airport.
I'm getting a call from Falacia, look.
He's not aware.
Yeah, we have an Andrew.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you for hosting me. This has been a great weekend. Now it's time to fly out.
Yep.
Best part of the day is the ERJ.
Oh, there goes the ERJ landing right now.
Oh, hi, Commute Air.
That was built, I believe, in 1988 or 89.
Very interesting architecture, especially for a small market airport like this.
Those are supposed to be wings on the front of the building.
Very peaceful little terminal.
Yep.
This is definitely a no-frills airport. It's really easy to fly in and out of.
Mm-hmm.
Did they get rid of the kiss and fly signs? Oh, they totally did.
Oh, they got rid of those?
Those are so funny. All right.
That means we can't kiss Dan now.
Oh.
All right. There they go. All right, bye, Andrew. All right, Jason's got some reservation troubles, so he's got to sort that out before we do anything else. Yeah, so Jason doesn't have a seat assignment on this first one. Must be oversold.
Literally, my luck with Roanoke, I only get screwed over.
No, they'll get someone to volunteer off, or somebody won't show up, and you'll just get their seat at probably about 30 minutes before we board. Would be my guess. That's typically how it goes. Get a pretty cool view up here.
Yeah.
Will be distributed by a flight attendant. The safety card shows how to use it.
Or if you'd like to add some miles to your existing account, American Airlines and Barclays are offering 60,000 bonus miles. Weather in Charlotte. Gusty winds out of the north. Good visibility, partly cloudy skies, temperature 65 degrees Fahrenheit. American Airlines, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Welcome to Charlotte Flight Attendant. Please prepare cabin for us. Coming through the cabin one last time. Get any unwanted reading materials or any trash you may want to discard. For landing in Los Angeles, be certain that your tray table is stowed. Any carry-on items are completely under the seat in front of you, and your seatbelt is securely fastened. We'll be landing in Vancouver, British Columbia in just a few moments.
How's fast? Huh? How's fast?
approximately 1:45. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated, keeping your seatbelt fastened, the aisle clear, and your hands and feet inside the ride at all times till the ride has come to a full complete stop at the gate. The captain will then turn off the fasten seatbelt sign, indicating that it's safe for you to stand. Please do use caution opening the overhead compartments and removing articles, since those articles may have shifted during the flight. The use of wireless communication devices such as cell phones is now permitted. However, all laptops must remain off and stowed till we've reached the gate. Once the aircraft door is open, we do ask for your patience while the ground crew brings forward Any carry-on bags you may have left plainside in Roanoke, your checked bags will be taken directly to your next flight. And again, folks, we are not quite at the gate. Please stop taking off your seatbelts. I can hear you doing it. Leave them on until we reach the gate, and they have turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Thank you.
Yeah, Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob. This day's starting out better than yesterday.
Folks from the flight deck, welcome to Charlotte. Just stop short of the gate waiting on some ramp personnel to guide us in. Shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes. Please remain seated, seatbelts securely fastened.
How far west do they go?
I was in Sioux Falls, South Dakota the other day.
Okay.
Not as far
west.
as we go. Yeah. We're supposed to be getting bigger airplanes this year.
For this route?
Or wherever. Yeah.
Well, we like this. Ken and I both like maybe some apple one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so we're in Concourse E in the midst of renovations.
I haven't been down here in forever.
Yeah. I haven't been in here since I started really working on it. And they put like a new rotunda in on the end of this. I'll see how it goes all the way up to 50 now.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the wiring in my house when I moved in.
Not anymore.
Whoa, look at a working moving walk. I guess they're replacing all these. Presumably, they took the other ones out. So yeah, this Concourse E is getting out of hand. Look, it's gate E 283,032.
That's our gate, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a walk. So I guess this must be what they're doing, at least partially. They got like the new lighting back in here. I'm guessing that this drop ceiling is just getting taken out. Oh, look at these funny little temporary lights, like little
I also
pucks.
like the gate E27 all at like a different angle. It says gates E27, so you know.
This is pretty funny. And
It's
these,
like, this would be like St. Louis.
this one doesn't work. I like the new flooring. Like that actually looks really nice. So I guess they dumped the carpet and did terrazzo instead. This actually looks pretty nice, what they've done so far. Well, it looks a lot like what they renovated the other concourses like. The B and C, back when those were done. And I think we'll get a taste of what everything's gonna look like down here on the end cap. So yeah, down here on the end, this is actually a new structure that they tacked on to the end of this thing. Yeah. So originally there were just a bunch of gates down here where you just have to like walk out on the tarmac.
Yep.
Around the corner. I don't know if you ever had the pleasure of using one of those.
I think I have actually.
Now this actually looks really nice back here. I gotta hand it to them. They really spruced this up.
Doesn't look like spruce. There's no trees in here.
Oh, it's big. I thought that was just it in there. I guess it's like a little loop back here. Yeah, this is a enormous improvement over before. I mean, I doubt this corner is the most fun when every gate's in use at once, but it still beats the setup before. Not bad. All right, now that we're all the way back at E50, you ready to walk literally to the other end of the airport?
Well, still got to do like 15 more minutes. So.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely get your steps in. And we have 3 hours to kill. Yeah, that's the pickup area outside with that new canopy over it. Looks nice. With baggage carts driving by right in front of us. It's a funny vantage point down here. Still on
I like
E.
the fan that's moving really, really
Hey, it's circulating air.
circulates.
We're just about out of the basement here. Everyone loves.
Looks like they're installing the new moving blocks. Either that or they're ripping them out. So.
Everyone loves the Charlotte E Concourse, though. All right, we're just killing time, but we're gonna go take a look at the D Concourse.
Oh, I've been down here before. I've watched airplanes.
It's like, I think it's the nicest concourse here. Well, it's kind of funny. There's like this weird like section at the beginning where the ceiling's lower, but then when you go all the way to the back, it opens up and the ceiling is really high. Clearly an addition that they tacked onto it.
Yep.
All right, and here's the end. This really is a nice space in here. Beautiful view at the end with like the big floor-to-ceiling windows. Other than maybe the new A gates, honestly, even with those, I still think this is the nicest section of this whole airport. Yep. We hear Andrew over there somewhere.
Yeah, someone told him he couldn't ride the elevator.
We love you, Andrew. All right, time to leave the nice part and go back into the like low ceiling depressing part again. Womp womp.
Well, Jacob gets the cool airplane luck, but anytime it comes to like escalators or elevators, you get Jacob luck.
Yeah. Oh, we could take the shorter ones.
I mean, we could come back the other way, but then it's just a wall.
Yeah. We don't need that. We're already going all the way to the new A gates to check those out.
Yeah.
I've used the first set of new A gates. I've not been here since the second set opened up. Well, there's the C gates. We'll come back there. You want to take a moving walk?
I like the arrow that's like pointed.
There's your B gates, which are identical to the C gates more or less, so we won't bother going down there. Did they take out the Chick-fil-A in here? I think it was behind this wall. In which case, good. That Chick-fil-A is one of the worst airport food experiences I've ever had. I hated that place.
Well, it died. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, it's gone. They walled it over.
Ah.
Yeah, so we're going into the A gates.
You know what
Huh?
everybody.
Yeah. I always love these moving walks, which this one is broken.
Wow, we got Jacob locked.
Oh, we have to come back this way.
I said let's walk on it anyway, just because there's no one there. That's so fast.
Okay. Clearly an American flight came in late because everyone is running. So these are the original A gates that used to kind of be the home of all the other airlines. Now American, I believe, occupies all of them. And the other airlines have moved down this extension here. And there's 2 new piers that host. I mean, it's not truly every other airline in Charlotte, but most of the other airlines in Charlotte are down here now.
It like smells new in here.
Yeah, this section's only been open a couple years. I used it last year when I came in on Southwest. Came in down here.
Very wide.
Yeah, you can tell this is built like completely different spec. You can see we're on the other side of the pickup area now. And yeah, over here, the old A gates are all just American now. Oh, these are different than the other ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they have like the skinny steps. They're shimmy.
Wonder how that happened. I think this all got built at the same time, so that's odd. It's actually kind of hilarious, like how far down all these new gates are.
Actually, that is. I'm surprised. I'm
So-
really surprised they don't have like a train or something here. I mean,
Yeah,
I know
it's just-
I know it's kind of just like a hodgepodge of turbos.
That's pretty much it. I think to work one in, they would have kind of had to do it from the very beginning.
Yeah.
This place has the older style design, you know, where it's just different piers sticking out.
Yep.
And I don't think the original designers of this place ever thought it was going to be a major hub, and it's just kind of been tacked
No one
onto
ever
with
does.
time. They got it right in Atlanta. All right, so we have finally made it down to the first set of new A gates. Yeah, so this is the section I used last time I was here. This is open. The next set was still under
We should play a
construction.
Diesel Lucy video on that screen. Just play like the Diesel Lucy song.
It is a big screen. But what I thought Jason would like coming down here is that.
I want to film that.
Yep, that's the one I was telling you about.
Is that a new 5500?
I'll just let you be surprised.
Oh, this is the MEI, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
But this is pretty cool down here. Like, I like these gates. The only thing that sucks is just the physical layout of the building, like the fact that you have to walk a mile to get down here. But it's cool they have a mezzanine on the second level that's just open and you can go up there.
Yeah. Oh no, don't go high.
Yeah, very nice. That doesn't sound very good. There's really not much up here. It's just kind of like a seating area with an extra set of bathrooms. I'm guessing that they have this offered out as additional retail space, maybe for a lounge or something. There's just no one in this concourse that has taken the bite yet. Because I'm pretty sure in the other concourse, when you come up to the top, that's where Delta put their Sky Club out here that just opened up. But we'll see in a second when we go over there. Cool elevator, though. Let you do the honors.
I like how it says B. Like it should say A.
It's amazing just how much space there is in these new concourses compared to the old ones.
Yeah.
It's not just like wall-to-wall people. The only way it's not future-proofed is in the sense that I don't know how much longer they can just keep tacking on new concourses and running away from that main ticketing lobby.
That is true, yeah.
It's just like, I mean, this might be about the limit. I don't know.
Imagine if you landed here at A and had to go to E.
Well, no one's going to have to do that.
No, I know
since-
that, but just imagine if you did.
But you could still land in one of the old A gates and have to go all the way down to E50. That's a pretty good hike in and of itself. In fact, you could see E all the way over there on the other side. There's E, where we started out, way over there. And now we're over here.
We bumped into our flight attendant friend.
Yeah, we made a friend. They're just doing the same thing we are now, just walking around, killing time before their next flight. So yeah, so this is the second set of A gates, the first set of new ones, and now we're gonna go down to the set that just opened up. I know Delta's down here. I don't know who else got stuck down here on the end. I actually want to count how many sets of moving walks it is from like the beginning of A back there down to the end, because this is kind of crazy.
Why just right there? It's just bright and then nothing.
Hey, we're on the second set of 3 moving walks to get down here. All right, guys, we're almost there. We're almost to the new A gates. We're so close we can see it. Yeah, you have to walk all the way back. Oh, yeah, it's an old MD-80 tail. I didn't know that was down here. That's what he was talking about. Real quick before we get nerding out, I just wanted to make note. So yeah, if you land here, in fact, they might even have these panels set up where you can't see, but you gotta go all the way down to there to get out of the airport. Crazy design. And here's an MD-80 tail. How cool is this? I wonder if this is the one I flew on. Oh yeah, this was the best livery. It's kind of funny they took the AA off of the tail.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can still clearly see the old registration.
Yep.
Maybe it's because American doesn't fly out of down here. Your departure boards. Yeah, this is basically just a carbon copy of the other one. Oh, they did. Really? That got cut?
Yeah.
Well, I think in this one, the upstairs space is leased by Delta as a Sky Club. Oh, yeah, I could see it. So they might have like a, you know, cordoned off elevator to get up there.
No, the escalators go up there. I'm gonna find it.
Maybe that was just a budget cut. Basically the same as the other one, just minus the glass elevator for some reason.
Oh no, it's like some stupid.
Before we do that, I just want to walk over here. Yeah, tis the same. So Jason noticed something really cool down here. Yeah, so it looks like they actually drew like the MD-80 to scale on the floor. So you have the tail sticking up on the end, and this is where the nose would actually be. So if you walk down the aisle. Oh yeah, Jason's being all proper and coming in the door. That's a really cool idea though. Like, I really like this. They even have the window wells.
Where's the wings? Should be able to see. See if we put the wings on it. Oh.
Maybe that's supposed to represent it.
That might indicates the probably.
Oh no, here it is.
There they are. Yep.
I was saying, because they're farther back
Do
on
they
the
have the engine
MD-80.
on the ground too? Oh yeah, look, there's JT-80. Oh no, I'm getting intake by the JT-80. I'm dead.
What a cool idea though.
I just got eaten by the airport.
More airports should do things like this.
I just got eaten by an MD-80.
But anyway, we're going to play Count the Moving Walks on the way back and see how many it actually takes to get to the end of A.
And we're gonna do a race.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. There's a very long expanse here that I feel like should count as 4, but I can't. And 4, 5, 6, and 7. For this last little stretch to get out. I hate these concourses. The fun of Concourse E is wall-to-wall people. So, are you excited to be here on the C Rotunda? Well, we're 17, so we're buried in that terrible-looking corner back over there.
Awesome. Here, let me just go climb in that trash can. It'll be quieter in there.
Yeah. I'll get a little closer, I guess.
We are going to talk to Giant Eagle.
There's a wall over there we can sit on.
Yeah, this is the app.
You want to go climb that wall?
Yeah. All right, so Jason's in group 9 and has a different seat, so we got to leave him behind now.
Bye. You may never see me again. Bye.
Good luck.
All exits are clearly marked with signs and opening instructions. If needed, exit path lighting in the aisle will illuminate. Life vests are located under, next to, or between your seat. For help locating them, see your safety card. To remove the vest, pull the tab or check. And as always, let us know if there's anything we can do to make your time with us more enjoyable.
Federal regulations prohibit smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes and vaping devices at any time while aboard the aircraft before placing the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth.
now, no changes, still Charlie 6 in the gate. And thank you when you get out the door. See you.
Disclosure, this is a credit card commercial. However, if you'll indulge me for about 3 minutes, I know I can convince you that this is the best opportunity that you've come across thus far. I'm referring to the Red Aviator MasterCard by Barclay Bank. You might not know this, but American Airlines is literally the biggest airline in the world. $5 back on in-flight Wi-Fi purchases. Whenever you use the card to buy your alcohol to fill it out, feel free to go ahead. You can use the QR code on the back, or you can use the promo code and go online. Those are the easiest ways. We just want to get these applications in your hand and
remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off, and keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items.
Welcome to St. Louis. The local time is 5:49. Once again, please check around your area to make sure you have all of your belongings like your tablets, cell phones, and chargers. We are scheduled to arrive at Gate C as in Charlie 6. Baggage information is unavailable at this time, but you can find that information out on the monitors in the baggage claim area.
So how was life back in row 15?
Well, I didn't make a friend like you did.
Yeah, the lady next to me definitely liked to talk. She was nice though. That was a pretty easy little flight.
I passed out for a while.
Looks like we lost. The parking spot 3 shuttle just pulled away as we walked out.
Sorry.
It's all Jason's fault. Good news is they usually run them pretty quick. I got a free sock. And we made it to the parking spot.
I think we need to go to a car wash.
Yeah, this is pretty bad actually. It's kind of crazy, even being undercover. Okay, and we've arrived at our hotel here in St. Louis. No, we actually haven't.
Dinner.
Yeah. We're gonna cap off this trip by going to my favorite Indian restaurant. All right. I think that's gonna be a wrap for this one. Because it's time to eat.
Yes.
So that's it.